What is happening, my friends? Welcome back. Welcome back. This segment, we're going to talk about that video with Khamzat Chimaev and Neil Magny training. I saw like a short clip. Khamzat taps out Neil Magny. It kind of looked like a variation of like a mounted triangle. But yeah, I just want to touch on a few things, specifically how common that is in training.
It's normal. It's normal.
You see people circulating that video around with like titles saying Khamzat dominates Neil Magny. And dominates is kind of a stretch. Like, we don't know what happened in training. But I can assure you that these things happen in training all the time. Your favorite fighter, your favorite champs get tapped out every day in training. People get the better of them in sparring matches, rolling, they get tapped out. If this isn't happening to you in training, then you're not training with the right people. Very common, very common. And it's like, what's the context of the video as well? You know, how much did Neil Magny roll prior to like rolling with Khamzat? Maybe he was burnt out. Khamzat could have been 100% fresh. That's another factor. Maybe Neil Magny was just defending submissions, Khamzat being the aggressor, going for subs. Then you rotate, flip things. Very common. I mean, this is just like common gym stuff. And you see comments as well. Let's say a guy's hitting a heavy bag, right? There's like a short clip of a guy hitting a double M bag, a heavy bag, hitting mitts, and they look slow. People comment, "Oh, so and so looks horrible. Oh, so and so looks slow." You guys realize that prior to that short clip you saw, maybe they just finished doing like 10 rounds. So, I mean, training is training, clips are clips. You kind of get an idea of where a guy's at. You kind of get an idea of their skill level, but it really doesn't tell the full story. Even like with, you know, sparring and grappling, rolling, sometimes in the gym, you know, guys hold back. You know, they're rolling like 60, 70%. And one guy may be tapping the other guy out all the time in training, but that's training. And let's say these two guys fight a year later, maybe not a year later, but you know what I mean? Let's say they fight a little bit later on, and the guy that was getting tapped out all the time actually gets the better of the guy in the fight, subs the guy where it counts, doesn't get tapped out like that in the actual fight. That happens. Why? Because training is training. As a matter of fact, you have your best growth when you check your ego at the door. When you're the type of fighter or martial artist that is not too proud to tap, doesn't avoid difficult people. If you step in the gym and you train and you just train with people that you know you're better than them, you know you're going to get the better of them, you're not really going to grow. But it's an ego thing, you know. Some guys don't want to look bad in training. And unfortunately, that stunts their growth because you got to get tapped out, man. You know, people are going to get the better of you. It kind of tells you where you're at. It tells you what you need to improve. So, yeah, don't avoid going with people that are better than you, or, you know, you're going to have a rough go with them because there's like a lot of growth in that. But anyway, back to the main topic. Yeah, Khamzat and Neil Magny. You know, truth be told, I do think Khamzat would beat Neil Magny. I do think that overall, Khamzat would get the better of Neil Magny, period, whether it's a stand-up or on the ground. And not based off of that clip. But, yeah, as far as the clip itself, that's all it is. It's a clip. So, you know, people saying dominates, you know, for like clicks and views. I mean, come on. It was a short clip. You just saw Khamzat get dominant position, and he caught Neil Magny. Neil Magny didn't have ego, tapped out. Happens all the time. That's an everyday occurrence in training. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to drop an opinion on the video and that vid that's circulating. Thanks for watching this short clip, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.